Y'all, look, real quick. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Let's go on and get on into it. Okay, so coming out the gate, guys, I have looking within in reverse, snooping, and then growing together. Let's see. So somebody that was not looking in, they didn't. This person that you were dealing with lacked self awareness. They was not honest with themselves. You know, you couldn't. Can't nobody grow if they're not willing to take constructive criticism. And I feel like for a group of you, you were dealing with a person who refused to look within, refused to become self-aware, refused to be honest with themselves here. Now they got the nerve to be snooping around, drive by tarot readers asking about you because they see you growing together with lessons learned in the soul bond. So this person here that lacks self-awareness, they sit up here snooping, getting tarot readings done on you, driving by your job, driving by your house, trying to look at you up on social media to see what you got going on. And what they're seeing here is that you're growing. Some of y'all are in a relationship. Some and in the spotlight apparently. Okay, whoever you is, baby. Look, this person who's snooping, they're snooping and seeing that you're in the spotlight. Okay, you're popular. Okay, you got a social media platform or something like that. You're getting a lot of attention, and you getting attention while being with somebody. So you're growing together a soul bond with somebody in the public eye. They're watching you on a public platform here, growing together with somebody else. That's what they're seeing. They shouldn't have been looking what they looking at. Okay, I'm just saying, look. What else here, Spirit? They shouldn't have been looking. Look, you're going to find what you're looking for. Okay, this person had a lot of love affairs. This person called themselves to be a player, a playette. They love having third parties. Okay, and hooking up. They like short-term flings here. Yeah. With soul searching in reverse. Again, anything that had to do with introspection, self-awareness, this person lacked it. They were completely dark. Okay, I'm hearing. They had no spiritual path. They had, like, they didn't even know what they were here to do. And I feel like for a group of you, y'all already know why y'all here. You know your purpose already. You know your passion or something like that already. Okay. And I feel like for a group of you, this person loved to have short-term flings, love affairs, and they don't like to deal with themselves on a deeper level emotionally. Very surface level based, very lustful. Okay, so you went down with that. So you left this person, hence why they're snooping now. And what they're seeing here, they're seeing that you didn't learn your lessons. You know what I'm saying? They can't get you like that no more or something like that. Yeah. Look, really committed this time, loyal, in it for the long run. This person sitting up here talking about some, okay, for real now. Yeah. They don't want to play no games no more. I ain't trying to play no games, play no games. Oh, Chris Brown head ass. No, this person, they're still childish and immature. I feel like it's like this person wants to come back in now that they see you're getting a lot of attention from the public's eye here. So they kind of want to come back and try to give you a commitment. But it's like with ulterior motives here. This person ain't did no shadow work. This person ain't worked on themselves here. Okay, look, lesson learned in reverse. I told you they ain't learned their lesson quite yet. So Spirit has rejected this person from them even being able to come near you. Okay, with lesson learned in reverse and then broken mirror in reverse. Triggers, lessons, addictions, awakening. Wow. So a group of them, yeah. They ain't dealt with enough. They still have some lessons to learn. Spirit's not done with them. And because Spirit is not done with them from learning their lessons, for operating in lower vibrational energy when they know they shouldn't have, Spirit is going to take time to whip on that ass, okay? Yeah, this is why they can't come near you here, because they have so many other lessons to learn, because they pushed against it when it was time for them to grow up. They pushed against the grain when it was time for them to grow up and do some self-awareness, do some check yourself here, introspection, self-reflection here, making some changes here, and they did not want to. They thought they had all the time in the world. Yeah, let's see. Dating. New love. Oh, shoot, hold on, y'all. New love, having fun, back on the market. So for a group of you who are single, you decided to free yourselves from this person, get back on the dating scene, become available, and now you have somebody that's coming in with a real life commitment. Somebody who's not playing with you. I ain't tryna play no games. They loyal. Okay. Loyalty. What's that song? Let me see. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Oh, Kendrick Lamar head ass. What it is, Rihanna? Kendrick Lamar, who it is? Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Somebody. It's Kendrick Lamar though, for sure, right? Who was that he with? I can't remember who that song is with. Yeah, that might be it though. Yeah. Now, look, somebody do not want you to come in. You see how it fell out, right? They don't want you to come in with a cold shoulder because they know how they did you. So they don't want you to be cold. They don't want to look, baby, this is distance, breakup, ignoring. This is all in the past. Because somebody new has your attention here, collective. Somebody new got your attention. So you ain't even worried about being cold with this person, with this ex of yours who's kind of lingering in the background. Like, you don't really care. You're not paying them any attention. You're in the spotlight, doing your own thing here with someone else while they're steadily trying to catch up with you with lessons learned. Like, Spirit's still working on them because they were far behind you. Okay, the lessons that they needed to learn was a lot. And you ain't have time to be trying to wait on this person here. I have reconciliation came out sideways. Okay, yeah, they want to reconcile. I feel like this person is not, the reason why I came in sideways is because it says putting in the work, better communication, and getting back out there in an equal give and take. Somebody wants to reconcile, but it came in sideways because they ain't did no work. Remember, this person has to do a level of shadow work to become self-aware, to have introspection here and self-reflection so they can become a better person. This person hasn't done that here with soul searching in reverse. And we're looking within in reverse. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, with love that lasts. That's what I'm saying. A love that'll last. This came in reverse, y'all. Look, the reason why this came in reverse. Look, timeless and real deep affection. That's a no-no. Okay, you didn't have a real deep affection for this person in the past. Okay. This was something for you to really learn in a relationship how a healthy love should operate from. Okay, I feel like this was kind of like a forced situation or a forced relationship. It was hot while it was hot, and then it's not when it's not. Okay, this was not your end all be all relationship, basically. Yeah, look, with infatuation in reverse pictures. Okay, yeah, somebody in the background watching you, they're nostalgic. Hold on for 1 second. Okay, y'all, look, I'm back. I was like, what in the world? Y'all heard that? Okay, Son of Pentacles and Five of Wands. You was with an immature, slow-moving knight, if you will. Somebody who was they acted or portrayed like they was like in their 30s. They're like early 30s, late 20s or something like that. Typically, they're slow. They're methodical, moving in their nature. They're good with money. Making money moves and financially disciplined. However, attached to the Five of Wands, this person came with a lot of drama. This ex who did not want to work on themselves, okay, it was slow moving energy that, this person was moving so slow. Again, like he had all the time in the world to get himself together, and he didn't. He had a lot of attachments to other third parties here who was competing with you. You didn't even know here for a group of you. You had a lot of competition. This person came with a lot of attachments, a lot of other third parties that were trying to pay this person's attention here. And then I got the Five of Cups here. I feel like this person, all the other suitors, all these other low vibrational feminines here that have come to compete here, definitely caused a Five of Cups. Somebody's like disappointed because they didn't pay attention to all the groupies here and then allowed the Empress or to allow the Queen Bee to walk away. Now they sad. They're sad because they gambled you by paying attention to these groupies with the Five of Wands. They caused a lot of confusion and strife here, arguments and fighting here just to get you away from this person. And it really helped you because you really learned a valuable lesson in relationships. You wasn't even mad about the situation. You was just like, okay, bye. That's why this person looking at you, because you ain't hurt. You wasn't sad. You wasn't overextended. Like, you was good. like this. Bye. All right, guys. Peace.